Ladies and gentlemen, this video is proudly sponsored by the folks over at the FIIDO Electric Bike Company. This FIIDO T1 utility electric bike comes equipped with a front suspension fork, which is ideal for making difficult trails feel more comfortable, and it gives its rider more control, especially through rough terrain. The T1 also comes equipped with 4-inch off-road fat tires on ultra-wide rims and an anti-skid tread pattern design that helps you easily traverse a wide variety of rugged terrains for a smooth and comfortable ride every time. This bike is powered by a 750-watt motor and has a 7-speed seamless shifter with an on-off key switch and lock system that allows you to remove the battery at any time. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love the sleek yet rugged design of a FIIDO electric bike and its ability to go up to 93 miles on a single charge and handle a wide variety of terrains makes this bike ideal for your next outdoor adventure. So click on the link in the description below and get your hands on a FIIDO electric bike today.
What is going on, YouTube fam? Back shooting another high adventure video. You guys got the 2 fingers right there. We are starting off fast and furious. I have been given a hot tip, and the hot tip is wieners. Actually, they're hot dogs. I was told when I got down here and parked the boat, I was talking with some older fishermen, and the fishing apparently has been slow. But they said what they've been catching the fish on are these little minnows, mud minnows to be specific. So what I have done is I have gone and gotten me, look at this, a minnow trap. You know, they sell these in Idaho, and I always wondered why. Because people from like Idaho or the western area, like we have minnows, but like nobody really uses minnow traps because you're technically not allowed to use live bait in Idaho. So I would see minnow traps in Idaho, like at the Sportsman's or whatever, and I was like, what's the point of that? Like, no, like I think we even bought one back when we were younger, and like I think we thought it was a crawdad trap, but nay, they're minnow traps. So I have a minnow trap, and I was told hot dogs were actually good bait for mud minnows. So we're gonna go test this theory out right now. Just got down here to the island. Like I said, we're all set up. Okay, well, the camp isn't set up, but we've got our stuff dropped off at camp. I ran out here to grab stuff for some mud minnow trapping, and let's go ahead and go get our trap set up. Oh, look at this, look at this. I see 2 minnow traps already out there, so what the old fishermen were saying was true. Wonder how he discovered that hot dogs were good bait. Genuinely curious to know on that. What's the backstory there, you know? Oh, careful for the wood. Let's see, I've never actually put one of these together before. Let's see. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay, I see how this goes. All right, so let's get our line out next. Got that tied on. Here we go, got our hot dogs, look at that. Like, can I interest you in a smoke? In fact, I like a good cold hot dog. What the guy did say though, is he said he would just mush them up. So I guess we'll just squeeze the life out of our hot dog here. Just mash him up. There you go. Till he's Play-Doh. Works, I guess. Throw it in there. You know, we're gonna do that with a few of them. Just strangle the life out of them. Really go to town on your Frankfurt here. I think the idea is like you want the oils and the juices to attract the mud minnows. There we go. One more. There we go. All right. We have a mud minnow trap ready for the mud minnows. Just head down right here. We're right outside camp, so that's really nice. Look at that, I've got 2 mud minnow traps out already, so that's a good sign, I would say. We'll go ahead and move ours over a little bit though. We're not right on top of everybody. Here we go. What's that? There we go. Shoot, I like that right there. What we'll probably do is come back later and check on him. All right, I see a bunch of little stuff hitting the surface of the water. I don't know if those are the mud minnows or not, but there's definitely a lot of some sort of minnow activity out there. Gorgeous evening out here, like dead calm, beautiful. Feels like it's gonna get a little chilly later, so let's go ahead and get back to camp and get a fire going and Kind of stinks to hear that the fishing's a little slow, but hopefully we can make it solid for ourselves anyways. Check it out, we've got our BREEO fire pit outpost. So what you do is you have this stake right here. Check it out. This is their outpost. And you have this, right? This goes in, but flip it upside down. Then you flip it around, drop it right in. Easy peasy. Just like that. Then we drop our grill rack. Look at that, right over top. Boom! Sweet! We're ready to cook over the fire. And we have this top part too if we want it. I'd slide it on there for now. Hopefully we'll use this as some of our fresh catch later on. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the evening's lodgings. Got our little Anchor powerhouse, power station, charging up some batteries. Got our clothing there. Nice twin size air mattress. I really like this truck bed tent because I get to stay off the ground and stay up a little bit. So I just really have enjoyed this. You guys have watched me use this quite a bit here in a lot of my camping videos actually. Oh, look at that. We've got a full moon tonight. Beautiful. I think it's time to go ahead, get a little fire going for some supper. Right about there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it took me a little longer than anticipated to get the fire going because everything was kind of damp. When I left home today it was raining. It had rained all last night. I'd kept the wood inside, but I had about 30 minutes of driving in the rain, so everything got a little wetter than I would have liked. But we got a little soup on now, a little evening meal. This fire feels nice, even down at the coast right now. It's getting fairly warm during the day, but it's still getting pretty cool at night with that humidity. Just seems to make everything a little bit chillier. I don't know what that is, but that humidity seems to make things warmer than they actually are, and it seems like it makes them chillier than they actually are. Ooh, well, this is quite nice. Got some warm soup. Got a fire right behind me. So we got here a little late in the day to start fishing, but I think what we're gonna do is before we call it a night, go check our minnow trap, see if we got any mud minnows for tomorrow. Oh hey, check it out. The camp host has a bunch of Christmas stuff up. Look at that. Ah, that's awesome. Mickey, snowman. My kids love the Mickey Mouse. Got some more over here. Let's see. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. Got it all set up. That's awesome. Right there to greet you right when you come in. All right, guys. Time to check the mud minnow trap. I'm gonna bring it back. Cross your fingers. Hopefully we have some bait for tomorrow. Oh guys, we got some. We got some. Look at that. Check this out right here. Can you guys see in there? I don't know if you guys could see him dancing around in there or not. Let me hold it up like this. We have a ton of mud minnows. That's the first time I've ever done this and it worked. Like there are probably, I don't know, probably about 2.5 dozen or so in there. There's some nice ones in there too. The whole hot dog trick worked. That old fisherman is right. I tell you what, when you go out and you're like fishing and stuff like this, and especially if you don't have a ton of knowledge like I don't, talk to the old heads, because those guys, they've learned a thing or two in their years of fishing, and a lot of them too, especially here in the South, I found, are super willing to share with you and help you out and stuff like that. So I mean, that is awesome. That's live bait right there. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't have a bubbler with me, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna throw this right back out. Hopefully it'll collect some more and they'll stay in the water, and you know, just kind of fresh water running through, better than trying to keep them in a bucket. But I mean, that right there, that's plenty of bait, I'm thinking, for our low tide tomorrow. To be honest with y'all, I did not bring a cast net because usually this late in the year, the mullet and the shrimp are gone. The mullet head out into the deep water. So I just planned on using all cut bait. So when that guy said, look, you know, the fish that they're catching, the few that they're catching are on minnows, I kind of panicked a little bit. But then fortunately the local actually hardware store here had the minnow traps, and it's kind of fun to finally be able to use one for the first time. We'll just let it soak overnight, and hopefully we'll get maybe, I don't know, maybe another dozen or two in there. But I mean, we probably had about 30 in there, would be my guess already. So, and some good sized ones too. Phew. Oh, yeah, let's get this tent closed up. A little privacy. Let me grab a cookie here. Well, I'm just like trying to keep a positive attitude right now because I haven't even started yet, and everybody's kind of like bad mouthing the fishing. I'm like, no. Well, it's kind of nice. Low tide isn't until like 1 o'clock, so we don't have to get up like super early. Probably do a little beach fishing anyway, as that tide goes out, and then hopefully hit that inlet. Cross our fingers. There's a fish there. I got nothing else. See you in the morning. Top of the morning, YouTube fam. If you're starting your day with bacon, you're starting your day right. I feel like I need to put that on a shirt or something. Really excited to get started on the day, kind of tackle the day, especially with the reports that the fishing's tough. Speaking of tough, what in the? I can't zip my zipper. A common problem. There we go. But yeah, just kind of anxious to get started and kind of find out for ourselves what the fishing's like. Whew. Looks like somebody's come and grabbed the other 2 minnow traps. Looks like I still see stuff swimming around in there. Oh yeah, dude, like the hot dog's almost all gone and all we've got are minnows. That is what I'm talking about right there. Yes, got a bunch of them. Look at that, only 2 little bits of hot dog left. Got some decent sized ones in there too, it looks like. Dudes, this is amazing. There they go. Oh yeah. Oh dude, we got like, we got 3 or 4 dozen easily. Look at that, there is a mud minnow, ladies and gentlemen. I know the flounder like these guys, and apparently that's what they were getting the trout on yesterday, or at least one gentleman was catching the trout on. So we're in business. Live bait on demand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. We have the sea cart hooked up to our bicycle via this little piece right here. I'll actually have a link in the description below, actually to the sea cart and to this adapter piece that just hooks right under the seat of the bike. And no more pulling for us, ladies and gentlemen. We are just gonna tow this sucker, hopefully, all the way down the beach to our inlet. It is a good, like, I'm just gonna say 5.5 mile and a half walk down to the inlet that I fish, and it takes me about 30 minutes to get down there walking. So I'm excited to see how long it's gonna take on the beach cart. Now, my wheels are on like a square axle, so you know there's no like pivoting. The axle doesn't move, so we're gonna have to, like, if we want to turn, we can't make a sharp turn, or else it's gonna like really slide the wheels across any hard surface. So we need to take like wide turns. But whoa, there you go, we're doing it. So far so good, minus my cart being super squeaky. Gotta oil it up a little bit. All right, heading onto the beach now. Got a little pathway up. So far so good. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Oh, the soft sand's a little mushy. Whoa. There we go. Here we go. We got this. We got this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woohoo! All right. Look at this. Guys, we're cruising. This is amazing. I'm never walking with a beach cart again, ever. Forget that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of rods out, and we're just going to be chilling here right at the mouth of the inlet, and we're going to fish here for maybe about 1.5 hours. We've still got like 3 hours before low tide. So we got a couple of cut mullet out here right where this inlet is dumping out into the ocean. So we'll see if anything's hanging out there. Shark, big bull reds, stingray, whatever. Guys, we're getting a bite over here. We're getting a bite over here. Thought it was the waves at first. Did I get him? Feels like something's on there. We might have something on there. I can't tell. Dude, I think we got something. I think we got something on there. Come on, let's go. Look at this current ripping through here. Man. Might be a little bluefish. I don't know. What is that? Oh, there's something on there. What's that? It is a... Dude, it's a trout. Yeah, it's a big old trout. Wait, is that... Yeah. Holy cow, that's a trout, guys. Let's go measure him up. I was not ready to catch a trout out here, to be downright honest with you. I'm going after redfish, shark, bluefish. This would be awesome. Dude, that's 14. Just a little bit above 14. A nice little keeper trout. Boom! Yes! All right, let's go. Good way to start the trip. Heck yeah. That's an awesome fish. Sweet. Man, I love this surf fishing. You just don't ever know. You just don't ever know. Is there a seagull around here? Who wants the tail? Oh, hey. Come here. There you go. It's all yours, buddy. Just like that, right through the eyes. This is just that frozen mullet. Like that. I've got a big old chunk on too. I'm gonna check this rod right here. It's really acting kind of funny. Yeah, still got bait. Huh. Some took a little chunk out of the bottom of it right there. Well, I think it's about time to head to our inlet, guys. I've been here for a little over an hour. That water's really starting to drop. That inlet fishing should start to pick up. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Look at this, guys. Look at what's under the beach. Whoa. I thought it was rock, but look, it's like soft. Oh, it's like mud. Dude, I thought this was rock. It looks like rock. Look at that. Doesn't that look like rock to you guys?
I thought it was a bunch of rock under the beach. You can see there's plenty washed away, but no, it's actually all soft. Whoa, that's weird. All right, guys, going for the mud minnow action. Here we go. Let's get a nice one here. Oh, there was a plump one. There we go. Oh, yep, perfect. Come here, you. All right, so we got our mud minnow, and then I've got actually a flat sinker. Hopefully that'll kind of stay on that sandy bottom a little bit better. Now we're just gonna take this guy, come right over here, downwind of our big bait. Just chuck him out just like that. Perfect. I don't know if that's gonna stay in one spot or not. He's kind of drifting down, but that's okay. I gave that mud minnow probably about 1.5 feet a leader. So hopefully like he kind of swim up off the bottom and down and around, and plus that current is gonna kind of move him around a bit. Guys, our mud minnow just got hit. Got popped. It was holding steady. It had got, you know, the sinker was on the bottom, all of a sudden went boom, and it just popped off, and then it went boom. All those sound effects were included too. And we still got him. Still on there. Oh, he's got one up there. That's the second one I've seen caught in about the last 10 minutes. That's a good sign. And we just got a bite. So it's got to be our turn here soon, right? Hopefully. All right, guys. I'm sitting over here. I'm fishing kind of this end of the rocks, and I'm watching. I saw a gentleman pull up a trout, and next thing I know, he's looking over. There's another guy here I know, Jack is his name, and I just know him from the campground. He goes, Jack, like really low voice, Jack, and he goes, and I'm like, we're all sitting right here. And so it was hilarious though, because then all of a sudden, like 2 of the older gentlemen like discreetly picked their stuff up and moved over by this guy. I was like, guys, like we're all fishing the same like 80-yard stretch here, you know? But I just thought it was hilarious. He's like trying to keep it on the down low. There's a group of them. There are about 5 guys over here that are all kind of like together, and then there's me. So they're cutting me out, but hopefully we'll get in on some fish here pretty soon. All right, y'all. We're starting to head towards low tide. Low tide's going to be about 30 minutes, and the tide is really starting to slow down. So what I've got is just a little split shot with a little octopus hook, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our mud minnows here, and we're going to try working him a little bit. There we go, just like that. And we're just going to cast it out and kind of slow retrieve him, see if that does anything, because right now we got this one out on the bottom, but nothing's hit it. I'm really surprised. I just checked the bait, but we gotta switch up our tactic here a little bit. Oh, that was a bite right there. Got him on that little mudworm. On that little mudworm. That's a nice trout. Oh, that's a nice one right there. That's a nice one. Come on, let's go. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Come on, up on land. Nice, guys, look at that. Oh, that's a good one. Sweet. Just switched it up, guys. The current, like I said, is starting to slow down. Don't need as heavy of a sinker. That was like 3rd cast in. Let's go. I'll bet that's a good probably 15 inches or so, be my guess. Oh yeah, that's a little over 15, 15 and a half. That's a keeper right there. Whew, a little bit of patience. It's been a long morning, early afternoon, but there you go. Got a couple of them now. Let's get back down there. Sweet. All right, let's get it back out there. Get it back out there. Anybody else down there hanging out? The current's still strong enough to where it's drifting down. I'm kind of just retrieving it in as well. And he just kind of picked it up. He didn't really attack it. I just like lifted up, and I could feel him on the end just shaking a little bit. There's one right there, right there. Right as it hit. Right as it hit. There we go. There's another one. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, that looks like another keeper right there. It's gonna be close. Man, they like it moving just a little bit. They like it moving just a little bit. Ooh, there we go. That's gonna be another close. I'll bet that's 15. I'll bet that's 15. I figured out the pattern, guys. Figured out the pattern. Don't be surprised if we get a few other people coming over to join us. I'm just telling you right now, it's usually what happens. You start catching fish in the area, people start cozying up to you. I'm not sending any sign languages though. Everybody can see I'm catching fish. I'm not trying to hide it from anybody. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Another keeper. Another keeper. Let's go. We're getting it. Get it right back out there. Right by that wall, man. As close as you can get to that wall without getting snagged. That seems to be the ticket. That's a fish. Got him. Right there. Load it on. Load it on. Another one. Two casts, 2 fish. It's another keeper. Another keeper. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful fish. Oh yeah. Easily, that's 15. That's 15. Drop it in the bucket. Oh man, he left the minnow too. Starting to get him in here, Jack. I saw you I saw you caught a nice one earlier. You get hit? Oh, you got him on that float. There's one right there. That feels like a solid fish. That feels like a solid fish. Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah, that's a good one. There's a solid trout. There we go. That ain't bad. That's a beautiful looking fish. Yeah, yeah, my guess, yeah, 17, 18. I missed him 4 different times. Yeah, yeah. Look at the teeth on that trout, guys. See those right there? Woo! You definitely don't want to like reach into speckled trout's mouths to try to get the hook out, because yeah, they will get you. Shoo! Got some teeth. This is what's getting them right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's that little mud minnow. Nothing really to it, but that is just the trout candy so far. Almost got like some stripes on them. Turn them to the side there. Almost looks like a little kind of reminds me of like a tiger shark stripes on the top. Apparently these are pretty small ones too. They get a lot bigger, but these are getting the job done today for me. This is awesome. Easy bait. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. That's guaranteed fish. That's guaranteed fish or your money back. There's one right there. Oh my gosh. Man, my line just like whoop. Well, do you get your money back if you technically got a bite? I didn't set the ground rules. I feel like I gotta get one here, right then here. Oh, there's a bite. Come on. Got him. Got him. Ha! What is this? Oh, it's a flounder. Guys, it's a flounder. It's a flounder. Look at that. Jack, I got a flounder on. Oh my goodness. Ha! That subtle presentation though, I mean, it just has made all the difference in the world today. Look at that, guys. Shoot, it won't be 16, I don't think. The way it hit, I kind of was hoping it was a red because it didn't take off like a trout. Here you go, guys. Measure it up. Just a little over 14. That is cool. Flounder are such a cool looking fish. They're nice fish. Hi y'all, tide's coming in. We're starting to head into the afternoon. We've got 10 in the bucket. One of them is Mr. Jack's though, but I don't want to get stopped with 11 trout in the bucket and somebody's like, oh sure, of course that's your friend's trout. So anyway, we got 9. You're allowed to keep 10 per person per day, so we did phenomenal. Let's get on back and let's do some cooking. Woo! I feel like I need to go join a electric bike gang now. Is there such a thing? If not, we're starting one here. The Phalange army is starting one.
All right, so I'm here dropping off some fish for Mr. Jack and Miss Pat. Is that correct?
That's right.
Mr. Jack's wife. She made something really cool. Check this out. Check this out. It's like a Christmas tree out of all the shells that she collects here. Look at that. How long did it take you to make that? Do you mind me asking?
Let's see, I made it when Jack went off fishing, so I'd say, what, maybe 3 hours?
Oh, wow. I thought it would take a lot longer than that. I've never seen anything like that. That is really cool. Do you do that? Like, is that a regular thing? Do you do that stuff quite often?
No, I just do it for family, friends.
Yeah.
And see, that's what you start with.
Okay.
A styrofoam cone.
Oh, wow. And then you just, are you gluing them on there?
Poke a hole in it and then put some glue in there and stick the shell in there.
That is really cool. That is fancy. I would have never thought to do something like that, especially with like all those shells together. You know, a lot of them are broken, but all together they look really pretty.
Exactly. Nobody's collected these broken ones.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You have bags of them.
I have bags of them.
That is really neat. You know, and I pass these up. You know, you don't think of them, you know, when you see them sitting there on the beach.
Right.
But, boy, you turn it into something like this, and that sure is pretty. All right, check this out, guys. I got this from TOADFISH Outfitters. It is a fillet board that folds up and then it locks into place, and it even has, check that out, it's got a knife sharpener right there. That's pretty sweet. There you go. Well, that's not too shabby, and it'll fold right up. I think what we're gonna do with these guys is we're just gonna go pretty simple. I'm gonna just cut the heads off, at least for these two. If it were about 6 weeks earlier, this would be good crab meat right here, but a little late in the season for that. And what I'm gonna do is just run this blade over the scales, take the scales off, because I want that skin, but I don't want to eat the scales. I like this fillet board too, because it's kind of grippy, so the fish doesn't really slide around a lot on it. I'll have a link in the description below to this if you guys want to get yourself one. Ah, there we go. Guys, we're going old school with this recipe. We're going butter, and we're gonna do a little lemon, salt and pepper, and just easy peasy. It might be a little too much butter, I'll be honest with you. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that actually. Too much butter? Is there such a thing? Here we go. Fresh trout into the fire. Squeeze a little lemon juice over everything here. Get some smoke in the eyes. Classic. Sprinkle of salt. Dash of pepper. All right, we're also gonna cook up a little side dish here. Side quest dish, if you will. Get that oil heated up. I'm thinking we gotta make some fresh chips here. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Guys, after a long day at the beach, look at that trout cooking up right there. It's time to flip it. Oh, there we go. Cook it up in that lemon and butter, salt and pepper. Got some fresh fries rolling. It doesn't get much better than this right here. This is gonna taste phenomenal, guarantee it. There you guys go. All that needs is a little salt and pepper. That's gonna be delicious. Fresh. Yeah, that's not fries, I guess fresh chips right over the fire. Oh, hard earned. Look at that right there. Nice bowl of potatoes, fresh fish. I even picked the potatoes myself. I didn't really. Let's say a quick prayer here. Amen. I want to try this. Look at that right there. our own chip. Oh, you hear that? That was a good call. I almost didn't cook potatoes up, but I'm glad it did. All right, let's try this trout here. Ooh, I want some of that skin. First off, all right, take a look at that big old chunk white meat. There you go, fresh, caught today. Oh, amazing, absolutely amazing, super delicious, fresh seafood. You know what? It's fish and chips. I didn't even think of that. Man, whew, look at that. And just peel that whole bony carcass out right there. You're left with just all the meat and the skin. Check this out. Look, got more fries, got more fish cooking up. The evening's feast has just begun. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was a phenomenal day. Be able to go catch our own bait. First time ever catching mud minnows, and then being able to turn that into really a nice cooler full of fish on a day where it was kind of in doubt. It sounded like the fishing was not great, but we made it happen with our own bait that we caught ourselves. That was a lot of fun. Hope y'all enjoyed the video and the recipe, and as always, I will see you in the next one.